Hi everybody, it's Cousin Shannon from Iowa. We're getting ready to make a enchilada dish in the crock pot. Come and see how it goes.
All right, I'm gonna put some of these ingredients together. Got 2 cans of enchilada sauce. Got 2 cans of rotel. Got some black pepper. Granulated garlic. We love garlic, so a good amount of garlic in there. Got some ground cumin. Doesn't take a whole lot of cumin. Cumin's a pretty strong seasoning, but that's what gives it that taco taste. And then a good amount of chili powder. And mix that up in there. I'm going to add some smoked jalapeno powder, give it a little more kick. It's like cayenne, it's a chili powder. All right, to that, I'm going to add an 8-ounce container of sour cream. That's going to help thicken up the sauce and also give it a tangy flavor. That all mixed up really good. All right, that just already looks delicious before it's even cooked. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit of the sauce to the bottom of the crock pot. I put a bag in there, one of those crock pot bags. Those are the best, one of the best inventions, so you don't have to clean nasty stuff up out of your crock pot when you're done. I've got trimmed chicken breasts, so the fat and everything has already been taken off. Or a majority of it anyway. So I'm gonna leave a little fat on there for some good taste. And then just cover the rest. And we're gonna leave this on high while we're at church today that for about 3 hours so the chicken gets good and done. I'm going to cover this up. A little bit on the outside. Clean that up there. Just gonna put a lid on it and forget it till after church, and it'll be good and ready for lunch. And we'll come back after church and show you what the rest of the recipe is.
All right, this has been cooking since we went to church today. And I'm gonna shred up the chicken breasts. I've seen people use their mixer to do this, but it makes a huge mess. It's just as easy to take a couple of forks and shred them up. It smells so good. Got that good and shredded up here. And what I'm going to add to this while we're going to cook a 16-ounce box of pasta, I'm going to throw a block of cream cheese in here to make it extra creamy. Just going to plop that down in there, and while I make the pasta, that will start to soften up so we can mix it in. I'm just gonna leave it on high while I make the pasta. All right, we've got the pasta cooking in the pot, and I'm gonna make a side dish to go with our enchilada. This is gonna be a low carb and hopefully delicious queso that I saw a recipe for. So I'm gonna put 24 ounces of cottage cheese in the blender. For the food processor. And I'll let that turn into a creamy consistency. The pasta we're just going to get to al dente. We don't want it too well done because it will cook a little bit in the sauce that we're making, into the enchilada casserole that we're making. So to this, I'm adding about 1.5 cups of Colby Jack cheese. And I'm going to add some Dijon seasoning. I don't know how to say it exactly, but you know what it is. And then some of this Slap Ya Mama. A little bit of the Cholula. I like the chili garlic. It's really good. Give it a little zing, a little more zing. A little more cheese to that. So I ended up putting 8 ounces of cheese in there. I'm going to give that a little try with a tortilla chip. Oh my goodness, that's so good. That is really good. The cream cheese has had time to get all melty in there. The chicken's all shredded up in here. And I'm gonna add this 16 ounces of pasta. You can use whatever pasta you want. I had penne in the cabinet, so that's what we're using. Oops. And you're just gonna mix it all in there. I just cooked the pasta al dente. I did not want it overdone because you don't want too much, because it's going to cook a little bit in this crock pot as well. And then The last thing I'm going to do is cover it with 8 ounces of cheese. It can be whatever cheese you like. I think I have Monterey Jack in the fridge, so that's what we're going to put on there. I had a little teeny bit of cheddar cheese that the kids left in the fridge. So put that in there and cover it with the Monterey Jack. And then I'm going to put the lid on it to let the cheese melt a little bit. And then I'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's finished. All right, here it goes. Oh, look at that. Got some fresh cilantro from our herb garden that me and Becca planted. Oh, it looks delicious. Here we go. Oh, really good. You guys should try it. See you next time.